What's your advice, both on social media and personal branding? What's your advice in general?
Everybody should just be on top of their game. There's a lot of competition. So make sure that you're not sleeping on anything. Be up and about and believe in yourself.
I think okay.
It's okay.
It's not your choice.
It's my choice. Oh my God! There's nothing left in the two boxes.
Hey guys, what's up today on Hook and Game Show on Frankstan TV, your #1 celebrity arena. And today I have this wonderful person in the house. She's a personal development coach and a specialist on social media. And also for that, she has actually attained a certain height. She has gone to different places and won a lot of awards. Let's make welcome Jane Chris Ezetah. So how do you feel being on the show today?
Oh, I feel so excited. Thank you so much, Frankstan, for having me. Thank you.
All right, that's cool. Let's start from this before we go to the main topic, which is social media branding and personal development. So I want to talk on yourself now.
Yeah.
How did you actually get to the height you are? In fact, introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Jane Chris Ezetah, and I'm an image consultant and a personal development coach. I help individuals and businesses build a personality, an appearance that is globally relevant and accepted. I started doing this about 3 years ago a very bad place.
Bad place.
Yeah, when people see you out there, they feel like, oh, this person has it all rosy. But it was like in my most depressed moment, I found purpose and I began to live purpose. And since then, it's been awesome.
That made you like your trip. You've been traveling, and how was it possible?
That's how powerful the social media space is. I actually won an all-expense paid trip to Dubai.
Yeah.
It was by a contest. I did a contest with Advantage Migration and I won over ₦1 million trip to Dubai. And after then I won another trip to Accra, and just that's how powerful this our social media space that we take for granted is.
So what actually kept you going? It must be something motivating you to actually...
I have dreams. My head is very full with stuff, and I look at my family, I look at the society, and I feel like I want to make a mark. And for me to make a mark, for me to make impact, I don't just want to sit down and fold my arms. That's why I'm doing the things I'm doing. I also understand that lives are tied to mine, so for every time, you just, is you,
Not at all.
at all.
Okay, there was this time, before the first time I actually know you, I knew you then as a director. So how far with it?
Yeah. I've actually directed a couple of movies, right? 1 or 2, and then I write scripts.
Script writer?
Yeah, most importantly, I'm a graduate of Theatre Arts Department of Imo State University, and scripting is like, apart from the fact that I studied it, is like a gift that God gave me. So I write scripts and I have some running and sold out. All
right, let me ask you this question straight.
Okay.
Are you a feminist?
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to tell you what a feminist is, I beg.
Yeah.
So a feminist is somebody who supports equal rights for the woman folk. A man can even be a feminist. It's funny, right?
Sure.
So it's just for you to support that, okay, see, all the women, like, we have a voice, or a woman should be heard. That's the fight. That's what feminism is all about. But we're in a society where the thing has been so twisted. You see women have bad relationship, marriages, and they come out and they're bashing men. But that's not what feminism is. Feminism is using your voice, and then that person that you're using your voice for, are they even ready for the things coming? We have women breaking limits and doing a lot of things. Now you call yourself a feminist, and they give you opportunity that you are looking for. You can't even do it.
Do anything about it.
I hope you understand what I'm saying.
What can actually stop it for people seeing it as a negative stuff? Because in the society today, people see feminism as something negative.
They just have to keep learning it too. They need to learn and understand that feminism.
What aspect and what
especially bashing husbands, bashing men. Feminism for women is talk down on your men. Your man shouldn't do this or do that. You shouldn't ride on you. You should. But we're in Africa, where you should submit to a man and nobody stop you. If you have a voice, you'll be heard.
Definitely.
Do you understand? So it's supposed to be a negative vibe at all when it comes to the whole feminism stuff. Yeah. People have to learn it.
Let's just go to the topic of the day, which is social media branding and personal development.
Yeah.
So talk to us extensively about this.
Social media branding.
Yeah.
If you're not on the social media space, using it and leverage on it, I always advise people to throw your phone away, throw your mobile phone away. It means you're not in this era. We're in a generation where the social media has done us more good than harm. Do you understand? So now when you're on the social media space, you must understand how the social media works. It's like an office. The social media, people people lose things because of, there are some people that if you won't even check now, the guy will say, waiting their social media handle.
It's very easy.
Very easy. The guy will just go say, Omo, I know this kind of game, me and I know. Do you understand? They can judge you. So the social media space, you wake up to it like you're going to an office. And so we advise people to organize it from your profile picture to your bio. There's a place where you do a brief description of what you do.
Yeah, for everyone.
Yeah, immediately I come, they already know what you do. Then your content. People should be able to know what you do by just looking at your social media space. And me, I can judge you by your social media space.
Seriously.
I'm telling you, some people so dirty, so rowdy. When serious opportunity comes, you will be the last person on the mind of anybody who is calling you. That's how powerful social media is. So I always tell people, go and brand yourself. Everybody is a brand. Branding is not even for a specific people. It's not for Jane or Frankstan. It's for everybody. And one sweet thing about branding is as soon as you show up, you know, you show up like a god. Not be say you go fake camo.
No, you don't fake it.
You don't fake it. You brand it. Yeah, you don't fake it. You brand it. And so when people come, they look at you and have the kind of opportunities that have come to me are even way beyond the things that I'm prepared for. Yeah. One day they called me for jingle. I went to Accra. A station in Accra was waiting for me.
Yeah.
So opportunities begin to come, even the things that you're not ready for. And now you go contact them, say, okay, I'm in. Then you behind, you now go and start working on yourself. Exactly. So that's how powerful the social media space is. I say it like, as in, it's my life. And so I preach it to everybody, like we read the Bible. When you go there, go and organize yourself. Opportunities come there. If not, they go just, and then people treat you anyhow. It's funny how you even go on the social media space and they look down on people. Yeah, definitely. Yes, because of they look at you and say, what does this one even have to offer? From there you can even you go set yourself. Anybody who comes to me know they are coming to Jane Chris Ezetah. I'm a brand name. That's cool. I'm not bragging about it. You understand?
You just have to be proud of what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, since social media and every other thing, would you say that social media have actually done so bad than good?
I think it's a head thing. It's a head thing, yeah. When you come to the social life, generally, we have the bad, good, ugly. And the social media is not far from it. But when you renew your mind, when you have, you have all the right things in place, you go there knowing that you are more than enough. Step out knowing that there's a lot about you. And so nothing else intimidates you. You are focused on yourself. Now, when you go to the social media space, there's a lot of fake lives. You get to see people faking it really. You don't want to fake it. You just want to, you want to go through the steps. And so when your head is renewed and you know that, I have to do the right things, you no go envy anybody. Yeah. God has all our lives predestined. People are pressured by the social media. And when I see them, I just laugh. I say, this one not even...
And because of that, it's like a war every day. One person fights. You see people shading on social media.
Yeah, like, all those things are...
How do you tend to stop this?
You can't stop it.
It's not stoppable?
This is a part of life. Do you understand? The day someone stops shading you,
you can't just progress. You feel like you have arrived because...
No.
You can't just be loved.
Yeah, so it's but I like to say that carry yourself in such a, there are people who don't ever get shaded or shades. Yeah. This guy that died, South I've never really, so there are still some of them who that you can't just come. It's the way they package or present themselves. If I bring myself down, you can shade me. Yeah. So that's it.
So who is branding? You say we've been talking about branding. Who is branding meant for? Branding is for everybody. Even when you don't have anything like...
Yeah, now there is something you have. Now people don't understand that branding it's your talent, your skill, your abilities and capabilities put out there. For everybody, there is something. whether you have a skill or not, at least you have a purpose. If you don't even have a purpose, you went to school, there's something that everybody has to showcase. And now we're not in the era where you stay in your house. Except you want to die a mediocre, you just want to be here, you know, or answer the title. But you must, everybody is showing up. Even Buhari, the president, everybody is on the social media space. So you must leverage on it, you know, to let everybody know that this is who you are and this is what you do. That's branding, basically.
Definitely. Looking at the way things are happening in Nigeria on the social media aspect, the government, the way they are taking the issue of social media. That first one was Twitter, second one was Facebook is going to be banned, and third one was they brought about something billion naira for restriction of WhatsApp or something like that. If definitely social media comes to a point whereby it has to be restricted, what is the way forward? Because it's going to disturb a lot.
How can you even restrict the social media space? But of course, we should have a plan B.
So which is,
and then
what is it?
What can our plan B be? Because that seems to be like our major platform. If you ban it, you're basically telling us to everybody stay. But there has to be a way. We will keep shooting movies.
But because even when the shade in social media actually makes it what it is. Yes, and that is the problem the government is actually having towards it. Like, they think that is a weapon against them.
But they shouldn't. So at this point, somehow we've been able to also use the social media to get a lot of. It's not even about them. It's not even about
because they're in charge. They do whatever they want.
That's what I'm saying. They've not even done us any good themselves. Do you understand? So we still use the social media like this is where we are. A lot of things has happened in my circle on the social media space. You see a lot of giveaways. People help each other. So it's even beyond what the government. I tell myself and my circle of friends say we have done more than enough for ourselves than the government has done for us.
Definitely, I'm
telling you.
Because everybody now can make a job for him or himself without depending on the government for any shit.
So what are you banning this? So that's like the list of their problems. So they should focus on something more.
And if definitely they don't hear,
I don't know for them. That's why everybody. So what you can do is, I don't know, that's why also build global relevance. Get yourself so much that global people, people abroad can actually see something in you and want you over. Do you understand? I've seen people say, start earning in dollar. You know, when someone says, we need to start earning.
It's very important.
We need to start earning in dollars. So when you are so good, you will see people. There are some of our Nigerian actors and actresses who travel abroad to act movies. They call them. So make yourself so good that you will now be caught across the whole world. It's no longer a Nigeria thing.
Okay, in general now, what's your advice, both on social media and personal branding? What's your advice in general about the whole issue?
Everybody should just be on top of their game. There is a lot of competition. As much as you are on your own competition, make sure that you're not sleeping on anything. Be up and about. If you want to reach the skies, if you want to do extraordinary things, be up and about and believe in yourself. You are more than enough. That's what I like to say.
It's not really easy, I must tell you.
It's not easy.
But really, it's actually, I love that. Okay, this is offshore of the topic. I want to bring this. Is there been a happening or a most talked issue in town now about Obi Kubana stuff? About the burial, one of the one-time burial let's say in Century. What's your perception about the whole thing, spraying money and the rest of it? Because it has been an issue even on TVs or other TVs, talking that this was very much wrong.
The whole issue.
They also pointed out government being part of all those things that happen. So what's your issue and your point about it?
Well, I just feel like that kind of thing puts people under pressure. I don't have a problem with the spraying of money, right? If you have money, if you don't get money, they say hide your face. But if you have, you show it off. But you don't show it off in such a way that people get intimidated. That's for those who intimidated. Who wants to be intimidated? Because things like that, honestly, make I no like give you. I loaded my data. I got all the details of this. I was just reading analysis, and the one that struck me most was the post I made yesterday on my Facebook. And somebody said, Mundus, he said that the heroes at that event were not even the guys who sprayed money. He said the heroes were their bookies who supported supply the cow, the person where them buy coffee from, the woman we do catering services. And then the guy asked the question, he said, what do you have that an Obi Cubana needs? Now, Obi Cubana in quote could be any wealthy man.
Yeah.
What services are you rendering? Can you render? Do you understand that? By the time I was checking some of the vendors Obi Cubana used, some of the vendors don't even get up to 5K followers. So it wasn't like it wasn't like they were using the creme de la creme vendors. You know, they were just using people who had something they needed. So that was my whole sum up of that event. What do you have that an Obi Cubana needs?
Anybody else could do. Because I understand that. You just because I watched one live, that would be Franklin.
Yeah,
in one of his live, he said after he made a post, they were calling him he's a cameraman in the midst of everybody. He said one of his this night, I picked it up. He said because while he's there, he acknowledges them that they are rich. But why they always call him is because he has something to offer to the table. If not money, he has something. So what, in a nutshell, what we said is that you just have something to offer. So you can be called up by Obi Cubanas, like I said.
In quote, the Obi Cubanas in quotes.
This is the end of the question section. We're heading to the game time. Guys, stay tuned. See you soon.